being able to be transparent with your team and openly admit when you made mistakes. And I think this was something you had in your LinkedIn post. And I think for sales leaders, their first reaction is, well, what is my team going to say? How are they going to react? What are they going to look at me like?
Mm-hmm.
When you admitted, I should have dealt with this earlier with my team, with this particular, challenging person, what was their reaction? What did they say? Did the world end?
No, the world did not end. Most people respond very favorably to that of like, how, yeah, okay, cool. One, wow, she wasn't a total idiot and she saw what was going on and, was just picking her path on how to deal with it, which can actually give the team more confidence because oftentimes that silence, it can come across as like,
indifference.
I don't really know what's going on here.
Yeah.
So I think it boosted the confidence. It boosted the bond and the trust with the team. And then there's always going to be that individual, or a couple individuals who have strong points of view or think it should have been handled differently. But then that's where you have to just have your own personal confidence that the goal is not to get the goal is not to be liked by everyone. The goal is to drive results for everyone and do that in the best way that you know how. Most often that comes through, being decisive, creating a place of trust, and then being, transparent and vulnerable where appropriate. Because per your point, there's also times where it's like, it's not appropriate. And that can be one of the most challenging things is when you start to lean into a style of transparency and a style of vulnerability, kind of knowing where the line is on the other side of it, of not oversharing, of still creating that, layer of protection between senior leadership or creating that layer of protection between senior leadership and your team. So that's like the other side of the coin, I think.
Yeah, it's when you said that, where that line is with your team and transparency, I was immediately reminded of a conversation I had with a salesperson last week where their VP of sales came onto a group call. The company had just been acquired and she's in tears and crying and like you can't understand anything that she's saying. And I and it was not that there's anything wrong with crying in front of your team or in the workplace, but it was just kind of a little too much. And wasn't what it was. There is a line, I believe. I'm all for being vulnerable, 100%. But also have some emotional control to a degree.